What you're gonna want to do is ask him to either sit, right, and then give him pets. And if he starts jumping up, there you go. Try to get to his side again. There you go. So try to get him to his side. So that way, if he does pop up, it's out that way and not up towards you. Right? Good. Oh. Hello?
What you doing, bud?
We found something under the car. I don't know what's there.
Go boy.
You silly. Good boy. Go. Yeah, he still lacks that spatial awareness, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
I've been stepped on a few times. I've been stepped on a few times. Sorry. Oh, good boy. Yes, good job. Perfect. We didn't even need it. You okay?
Oh, I thought it was before I forget. This is PetSmart emailed me and said that he was ready for his next form.
Okay.
Medicine.
Gotcha. Here, we'll just throw that in my bag. All right, we'll leave it there. Yeah, we got lucky. It was actually raining this morning. Good boy, perfect, good job. So especially for a new location, it's gonna be good because we get to kind of practice him when he's gonna be very distracted with all the new scents and smells around. Like for us, it looks like an open field, there's nothing going on. But for him, yeah, other dogs, they've had like the little league games and stuff. Over there, there's gonna actually be the kids running around. So plenty of distractions. So that's something that you want to just remember when you're working with him, especially somewhere new. I recommend giving him some time to settle in, both by just kind of allowing him to smell, but without pulling, and we'll kind of go over that. And then also by making him feel rewarded by being calm or refocusing on you. Okay. So what I'll do is... Oh, there you go. That's cool. What sport?
Baseball.
Nice. So, oh, that's cool. I bet you he's a big hit with all the kids. So I'm gonna give this to you guys. Might just need to adjust it so it fits you.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
I don't need an adjustment with this belly.
I know, I'm just fat.
Me too.
Alright, so I haven't actually gotten the rest of his stuff. I'm gonna pause. Yeah. And then just walking him around.
Mocha.
And I'll talk you through more of the walking around part once we're there. Okay.
Stay. Stay.
It's okay.
Up. Mocha.
So if you're working on this and he needs help, I'll spot for you.
Okay.
But hopefully he'll do it without. Now all you want to do is when you're asking him to stay and you're moving back, just make sure you keep an eye on him and go slow.
Okay.
So that way you can reinforce the stay if he starts to move.
Okay. Stay. Good boy, huh?
Good. So I helped him out a little bit there with the leash pressure, but that would have been that time when you also be like, no, stay.
Okay.
Okay? I'll do it one more time. And then we'll give him... Oh, I should have probably brought the bag. It's okay. All right.
Mocha. Up. All the way up. Stay. Stay.
I usually have to...
Walking around.
Okay, go ahead and ask him to sit now. There you go. I usually have to situate him long ways because it's a little small for him, that's all.
Stay.
Perfect. There you go. Good job. You want to try? All right. Do you have any treats left? Okay. Here, I'll. So right there, right? You kind of see he started to move.
So he needs to stay.
To reinforce
Hear
it,
that?
because you won't always have somebody to spot for you. And I kind of failed on that part too, but that's okay. And when you're spotting, you just kind of give that leash pressure momentarily. You just make sure you're not holding him back the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. And that's how you know his stay is getting better, but now you have to work on it's okay. So that's how you know his stay is getting better, but now you have to work on the release. And there's some simple things that I do that help with letting him know when it's finally okay. And a big part of that is just making like a big hand gesture and bringing my hand down like the treat is going to be there. In the beginning, you can always just have the treat there anyways, but that's how I would like wean off of it. Just kind of make that big, broad hand signal. So like if he's further away, be like, Mocha, come, right? And then also just saying it louder, or trying to imagine that you're really hyping him up to come to you to play or something like that. So let's have your son try that this time. See if that helps with his snappiness. So really hype him up like you really want him to come to you.
Have him sit first.
You're not even on. Come on. Get up.
There you go. Good job. You got it.
Stay.
Okay. There you go. Good job. Perfect. Good. And just so we can wean off the treats later, all you would do is the same thing, but just hold your hand like you had the treat, but just pretend. Do everything the same. And then once he gets to you, then say good boy, give him praise, and then you have the option of giving the treat. That's all. Good. All right. Anybody have any questions on that before we move on? Cool. All right, we'll let mom do the leash walking. So in this one, you want to try to keep the leash as loose as possible and just go either left, right, in between the cones or stop, and try your best on this first pass to not use any verbals, just use the leash.
Okay. Mocha, come.
Yeah. And whenever he focuses on you, that's when you say good boy and offer him a treat if you want.
So just start walking.
Yep. He should feel the pressure on the leash and follow you. So you have to kind of pay attention to him too, but his job is going to be to pay attention to you and where you're going. Yep, so you just keep going. There you go. Good. Yep. There you go. Good. There you go. So it's tricky at first because you have to pay a little bit of attention to him while you're going. But that way you'll know when he kind of stops like smelling something. And if you're stuck like that, you have that option of just continuing on to go or just waiting for him to be done and then starting again. The main thing you want to be careful of is not maintaining leash pressure. So if you want him to just stay and smell it for a second, release the pressure. And then that way when you want to go, then when you start going, it'll add that pressure again.
So do it again.
Yeah, just this time, try to make some sharper turns. And this is what happens a lot of times with parents is like they'll get distracted with him being distracted. And so I really want you to just focus on leading him through the course. So if he starts to get stuck on something, your leash pressure of you just walking will kind of help pull him out of it. And you'll see here, just like, yep, pause so much. That was good though. Yep, just keep on going as if he was still following you. There you go, good. Good, perfect. And he's looking at you up now, perfect. Keep the momentum going for one more round. Good, there you go. And right there. And it's hard because your son is now distracting him, but now he's looking back at you, right? So that's why you still have to try to pay attention to what he's doing, even when you're trying to concentrate on where you're going. It's a little bit of multitasking, get used to it. But the only reason why is like right there, when he actually looked up at you, that's gonna be your mark moment. That's like, oh, good boy, thanks for focusing, right? Yeah, good, yeah. And if you want, you can do it one more time where you can give him a turn. And yeah, good. And good. Yeah. So you see how like not being stuck on him being stuck helps you to kind of guide him along. So that's going to be the main lesson on that one.
Okay.
And then I'll do pay attention to you. Perfect. There you go. It seems like something very simple, but that's going to help you a lot on your walks when he's distracted and you stop or you're slower and he has to figure out that you're, there you go. Good. Perfect. Yeah. And then up to you. And now you can try his name as well, or the least pressure, right? Now this time do both, and then if he doesn't listen, then just start moving. There you go, good. Perfect. Good. There you go. And yep, there you go. Good. Very good. There you go. At least he stopped with you, you know. And there you go. Good. There you go. Very good.
Oh boy.
Good. So you're kind of getting a feel for the whole focus but not focus thing. Good. Good job. There you go. All right. You can go ahead and give him a little water break, less effort. Perfect. Perfect. There you go. The goal is still the same. We want to use as little or less inputs as possible, but making him respond more, right? There you go. Good. Good. Perfect, good. And also because he's closer to you, he's not so far in front or off to the side that now he has more of that periphery to notice when you stop and when you go. Perfect. So why don't we start walking that way a little bit, so that way he'll have more natural distractions, and then we'll just do like a normal walk. If he wants, he can just hang out with the stuff. We'll just take a lap. I was gonna see if you guys wanted to do a downtown bit, but I guess we'll probably call it after this. No problem. Sorry you didn't have your assistant.
His Oculus is not working. So.
Oh. I got my girlfriend that for her last Christmas.
That's what he got for Christmas.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Apple came out with that brand new one though, which is like insane.
$34,000.
It looks so cool though. It's like, Aw, you can't crush his dreams so quickly.
Well, he said that it doesn't have like as many games. It's like mostly free stuff.
Alright. Good, right? So now he's just more distracted with the smells, right? So you either have the option of going with him or continuing on, and that's gonna help him kind of pull through from it. There you go. Mhm. We'll work on like micromanaging the short leash too. Sometimes he's not constantly doing that. There you go. Good, there you go. So the main thing is to try not to stay in that kind of uncanny valley where he's like, you're either not guiding him or he's not like free to smell, right? Kind of either one or the other will be best for you, right? So just getting used to that. There you go, good. Good boy. There you go. Oh, good job. Here. And I'll try to give you what it kind of looks like to kind of micromanage him so he doesn't go back and forth on you so much. Good boy. So if he's gonna cross like in front of me, I pull it back. And then if he's going to the tree, there you go. If he's gonna cross behind me, I go opposite, right? So just little movements like that will help keep him from tripping you up, which is gonna be important. Like right there, right? And then turning. Yes, good boy. Right? He goes this way, your arm goes that way. He goes that way, your arm goes this way. Good boy. Hi, how you doing? Good boy. Good job. That's it. Good boy. Your mom's got all the treats, bud. That's okay. Here you go. You want to give it a try again? And you'll get better at it over time with practice. I'll keep practicing with him so he's more sensitive. Perfect. There you go. Good boy. Good. There you go. Perfect. Good. Good, there you go. Good, there you go. And that's where having momentum comes in, because you can use your leg to kind of block him from going too far in front. And then also if you're turning right, you can use it to kind of guide him like around a pivot.
Okay.
Careful. So go ahead and try to turn right, and you'll see what I mean. Oh. It's okay. There you go. Good.
Good boy.
And then when you do turn left, you just pivot off your left foot and just turn. There you go. So he's going to stay relatively in the same kind of heel area 90% of the time is the goal, right? Because that'll make it the easiest for you to handle him from going too far front or too perfect. There you go. Good. All right. You have any questions before we start packing up? Cool. Yeah, he's doing great. And he said the goal is to get him responding off of those basics first, and then having this stuff to help give you more leverage, right? Do you want to give it a turn, good sir, before we pack him up? Can you try walk? Yeah, there you go.
Always done with the zoomies.
We'll give him a couple treats and we'll let him try to walk him around.
Hey, Mocha boy.
I think it just wasn't off.
Maybe. Try to get him the most comfortable one possible. So.
All right, come on.
Oh boy. That's the repair job I did for you.
Oh, right here.
It's holding up.
I mean, yeah, so far.
Oh,
All right, we'll get up, silly.
good boy. Do you have any treats left? You need some more.
I dropped my tree. Boy! Stop! Hey,
Silly.
oh.
Here's a couple.
Where'd it go?
There you go.
I have
Oh, okay. There you go. All the treats. You got pockets? Okay.
Oh.
Good. There you go.
So you have to put your hand.
Good recovery.
All right.
And that's why I had the bungee.
What did you hear what he said about if he starts to go, you need to pull him? Okay. So he stays on the one side of you. Okay. Let's start walking.
But yeah, that was why you have the bungee on there too. So that way it has a little bit of that extra give if he makes that sudden movement. And then it also helps,
pull it.
yeah, it'll give you that kind of little bit of cushion, and then it'll also help to pull him back. That was close. It was good that we caught that video though. Yeah. We're gonna try to prevent those little jerks as much as possible. So like when he gets like suddenly excited, you know, starts going for something. We want to try to keep him controlled time so it helps to avoid those little spikes. Very good.
Wait a little bit until you give him another one, all right, bud?
No, there's only one like right down there.
Okay. Let's just wait a little bit is what I'm saying. You don't want him controlling you, you're supposed to be controlling him, okay?
Okay.
Just let him stand for a second. Now just start walking.
Yep. There you go. Good.
Boy.
Oh, oh, poor guy. It's a solid partnership we got going here. And these things will get better and easier with just practice on your end with walking with them. Good job. Very good. Very good. So I definitely recommend getting like a treat bag or something too, because it helps him to focus
I got
around that waist area. Perfect.
Okay.
Good.
Good boy.
So as soon as he responds off of his name, we really want to at least give him that confirmation, that good boy. You know, the treat's gonna always be optional, but you always want to at least let him know that he just did a good thing by focusing on you, because he's kind of had to kind of work through that a lot. You know, just responding to his name. So we want to try to keep it positive and keep it consistent.
Don't
Very
say his
good.
name, just turn, okay?
That's fine. He did good though. Good.
Okay.
Remember, don't say his name, just let him.
Right.
Just sniff.
So there you go. Good.
Good boy.
So he can say his name if he wants to try to get his attention. Just don't like rapid fire it. Yeah, that's all.
That's good, Peter.
And right now it's still really hard for him to peel through when he's got a smell just with his name. Very good.
Good boy.
Good. So that part we'll have to work on, right? So when he does recognize and redirect, you want to give that feedback, because him not getting it helps him to kind of go back to not, you know, to ignoring. Oh boy,
Here we go again.
he's silly.
Does he do this with you when you walk?
No, it might just be because we're in the more of the grass now. I think it's because of the grass. We're usually walking around in the neighborhood. Yeah, that's why. We're usually in the neighborhood setting. You
All right,
probably...
come on, Mocha.
Yeah,
No, it's in your mouth.
yeah, he's fine. No, you're good.
Oh, buddy.
Put it in your hand like I showed you. Okay. Maybe move up here, bud.
Good, there you go. He's very used to using his name, isn't he? We'll work on the finer details of the close work after.
Remember, try not to say his name so many times. Okay. Just keep walking.
Yep, he'll follow you from the leash pressure. Good, there you go.
Remember, pull your arm back. Pull it back. No, not like this back. Like this back. So that way he doesn't switch sides.
Okay. Hopefully when you guys get a chance, you'll be able to kind of show him in the video again too. And that'll help out. So you can kind of see when to do things as well. Because it was kind of a little too late at that point. Like if he had already pulled back, it would have been easier, or just kept walking forward so he ran into his leg.
Okay.
But he kind of did both. He like tucked back.
Okay.
It's okay. The main thing I'm looking for is how well is he at least responding to the leash pressure. We definitely still need to continue working on the name, but at least everything else so far is pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's
He's
considered.
very hard at it.
This is pretty good because it's also his first time at this park too.
Yeah.
I figured there'd be a good bit of distractions and hopefully not too many, but I think it was a good balance because we want him to like front things. That's more realistic than doing the neighborhood. Yeah. Because he's great in the neighborhood. All right, big guy. Hey, you did good. Do you have any questions, sir?
When can I have my dog back?
I don't know. I have to check the calendar. Mom, do you know? Next week. You want to give him some ice cream?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, what do I just do? Give it to him?
Yeah.
There you go, bud.
Here, I'll pick off this thing for him.
Yeah, maybe he can use
There you go.
his ear.
I need to put it on like the...
He doesn't like whipped cream, but he likes this.
He doesn't like whipped cream, huh?
He doesn't, I mean, he does. He just doesn't like the one from Starbucks.
Oh, learn something new every day.
He likes the one from the Battlefield country store.
No, I've never heard of
He
that one.
likes that.
Okay. That's the first time I've heard a pup not like a Puppa Cup.
I mean, he does like them. He just doesn't like from that specific Starbucks.
You are particular, sir.
We have a we have a Starbucks next door.
Oh, nice.
Tongue.
You put it down lower for him might help too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. He likes the whipped cream from Battlefield country store, but he doesn't like the one from Starbucks.
I was telling him that's the first time I've heard of a puppy so particular.
Yeah, he's